Mommy Budgets, coming back to you again with another video. As you can see, I am sitting here in my cozy chair. So it's time for some cozy chair conversation. I've had a topic on my mind for quite a while that I wanted to try and bring to my audience here because I thought it was very important that you guys know this information. We need to well, not we, I can only speak for myself, need to stop assuming that people do, know this information or may use these actions. So I wanted to title this cozy chair conversation. Of course, y'all know I have my notes here, so I may be looking down here and there, but I want to title this cozy chair conversation, Layering Your Money. Layering your money. And basically what that actually means is to never, ever, 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 ever have all of your money at one banking institution or one banking location. Never, ever, ever. Okay? So, as I thought about how I actually do my budgets and that sort of thing, I decided I want to come on here and kind of give you all some tidbits of information on how you can layer your money. And what I mean by layer your money is try and move money. It may not be large amounts because believe me, I do not have large amounts in a lot of banks because I am intentionally trying to pay down my debt. So therefore I don't have, large sums. But I do have my money spread around to different banks. So basically, as we dive into this topic here, I got to thinking that actually I may even create some kind of model for this because I think this is very helpful for those who may be on a financial freedom journey, debt paying off journey, building wealth journey, whatever it is. So yeah, basically the way I have everything sectioned off for my accounts is I have what we call at the top level, I will call that my operational accounts. Okay, so basically those are the accounts where you're moving money back and forth. Remember when I'm talking about my videos and doing my budget projections every week, remember I'm telling you I'm moving money from the savings part of the account to the checking part of the account so I can pay this debt for this week. I don't need to pay that debt this week, so I'm going to put that money back into the, the bill savings account. So basically, the first layer for me is the operational account that houses my bills savings account and my bills checking account. So my bills operational account and where they both are operational accounts, but one I consider kind of like the holding cell where those are monies, where I'm not paying for the bills that week. I put them in that part of the account. This is all still one account. So I consider it my bills/expenses operational account. And it has a checking portion and a savings portion. So basically, also this account is the account where my paycheck is deposited into as well. So you want to have a location where that takes place. But believe you me, that money does not stay there long at all. So it's not like, okay, all my money is put into this one account. No. As soon as that money hits, I move it to certain areas. Number one. And also, I have other accounts where other parts of my paycheck go to. So basically, no, all of my paycheck does not go into one account. So basically, with your bills and regular expenses, checking and savings account, out of that account, you want to do exactly what you guys see me do every week is, set aside your expenses, monies, your debts, monies, your utilities, your mortgage, your rent, your insurance, all those things that you know that you're paying regularly, either weekly or monthly. You want to set it aside in that account because remember, money moves in and out of that account quickly. So it's not like there's always going to be a large lump sum of money left in that account. So that's the first account. So that's let's keep that at the top level. That is your bills and regular expenses account. And at that account, you have a savings part and a checking part. All right, now the second account I want to talk about is my side hustles. Remember, I do have side hustles. Each one of the side hustles have an operational account. All of them except my I am a professor, for those that don't know, that teach at the University of Phoenix. So that's not really an operational account because I don't do a whole lot. I don't have to, buy a whole lot of office supplies. I may buy cartridges for my printer, some paper here, there, some pens or whatever, but I don't do a whole lot with that. So that account does not have that is not an operational account. I'll get to that later to let you know where that money actually goes. So, let's back up. That first account where I told you my checks are direct deposited, that money from the University of Phoenix where I work, that money is direct deposited into that account as well. So basically, my regular day job, my corporate job, that money goes into that account as well as the University of Phoenix, which is I consider like a side hustle, but it's really like a second job. So those monies go in there. Like I said, they don't stay long. So I'll tell you where they move. Now, after that bills operational account, then there's I have a rental property. So if you have a side hustle or you have or you have other businesses, each one of them need to have a separate account. Remember, I also have a t-shirt business. The t-shirt business and the rental business accounts are separate. They both each have an operational account. So there's a rental account. There's a rental operation account. Now let me tell you what takes place in that account. In that account, that's pretty much where my renter deposits her rent or his rent. That's where the taxes are paid out of that account. That's where the insurance is paid out of that account. Also, that's where maintenance monies accumulates in that account as well. So basically, it's kind of like, an operational account for the rental property. Now, the next one that I also have is the t-shirt business. So my t-shirt business has a business operational account. Now, each one of these accounts that I'm talking about, the rental account and the t-shirt business account, they only have checkings. These are checking accounts, and each one of them do have a debit card, but no checks. I don't have checks for any of my accounts. Also, my primary bills savings account and bills checking account that I use every week, that one has a debit card as well, but no checks. Okay, now back to the t-shirt business. It has an operational account. Has an operational account. I don't know if you all can recall. I said I try to leave a small amount of, well, it's not a small amount. To me, it's not a small amount, but I try to leave about $500 in that account at all times for materials. It may not, if I buy materials, like right now, I'm hot and heavy into making t-shirt designs and homecoming different items, all sorts of things I'm doing for my business right now. So that money is moving back and forth. I'm ordering materials. Customers are paying me, so that money goes into that account, whatever the case may be. So out of the operational account, just like I said, I buy materials and I receive payments from customers. Okay. It has a debit card, no checks. So that is an account at a different bank. The rental account is at a different bank. My primary account where my, checks are deposited from my corporate job and my faculty job, different account. That's three different banks. Then, lastly, I have what I call a primary savings account. So this is one where you want to look out long term. This is the one that you don't want money flowing You want a lot of money flowing into it, but you don't want a whole lot of money flowing out of it. So basically, that account is kind of difficult for me to get to. It's all online. No checks, no debit cards, okay? But I have it where I can link that account to another one of the primary account in order to move monies to that account. Hopefully, very rarely I will be moving monies out of it, but that is like my primary savings account. Now, let me tell you about that one. That primary savings account bank, that's what it is. But at that bank, I still have four more accounts. So, what I decided to do was for each one of my side hustles, they all, remember I was telling you, they have operational accounts where I'm moving money in and out, buying materials, paying taxes, doing maintenance work on the rental property. But each one of those have a savings account. So basically, what I do is I allow a certain amount of money to be left in these operational accounts, and above and beyond that, I move it over to the savings account. There's no need for me to have, I know a lot of people may disagree with this, a business account where all the money for that business just sits in a checking account. I don't see the need for that. I'm not using a whole lot of that money outside of the amount I use that I leave in there to buy materials. So why not move it to a savings account so that it can at least draw some sort of interest? So I have moved it to this online savings account. So basically, that online savings account, I think it's doing right around 2% or something like that. But that is something better than nothing. So basically, the my rental has a savings account over there. My t-shirt business have a savings account over there. My primary savings account is over there, and my what else is over there? Oh, the University of Phoenix faculty account is over there because I don't really do a whole lot, like I said, for the University of Phoenix as it relates to buying expenses. So pretty much I teach online, they pay me, and I put the money away into that savings account. So that's what we have, guys. That's what I mean by layering. And remember, with your savings account, you do not want it to be easily accessible. You want to make it hard for you to, get to it, because that is the purpose of a savings account, to save money. So basically, like I said, it's online. I have no debit cards, no checks to it, or whatever the case may be. I just move money over once these operational accounts reach the limit where, let me give you an example. Like my t-shirt business. Let's just say I had a customer to pay me. I'm at the $500 mark. I have the money set aside in there for the materials. So let's say a customer, paid me $305 or so for a t-shirt order. So the 500 is already in there. 305 more dollars make that account balance be at $805. There's no need to leave that other 300 in there. What do I do with it? I take it out of this t-shirt business operational account and move it over to that hard to get to savings account, into its own account. Remember, I said those are separate accounts at that bank. Okay? And, just watch that money grow slowly. Yes, it's growing slowly. It's not a whole lot in there. 2% interest is not a whole lot that is gaining, but over time, you will see the benefits. Remember, building wealth is about saving money gradually over time, consistently. Okay? So basically, that's what I wanted to hop on here to tell you. Please try and layer your money. This keeps me very organized. It also, although I don't have a whole lot of money, it makes me feel like I got a whole lot, because I can, you just sit back and think like, hey, I got a little money at that bank. I got a little money over there. It's not a whole lot, but it kind of makes me feel that way. So, but as I continue to pay off the debts, and don't have as many expenses, I will be able to load those accounts up. So I just wanted to bring that information to you. Layering of your money, you need to think about that, and please, please, please move all of your monies or move some of your monies from just one bank. So basically, divide your money into different banking institutions. So basically, that is all I have to say for this subject today. It was on my mind, and I wanted to bring it to you guys so that you can kind of start thinking about, how you need to and want to do your monies going forward. This is Dr. Mommy Budgets, where we dream big but start small around here. I would love it if you would share this content with those who you think may be interested. I would also love it if you would subscribe to my channel and like this video. Leave a comment below and let's have a conversation. Let me know how you are actually handling your money. What are you doing as it relates to, do you just keep cash in the house? There are some people that just keep money at home. They don't trust the banking institutions. But yeah, just let me know your thoughts on that. And this is Dr. Mommy Budgets signing off. Peace.